Hello, it's Bobby Christian, one of the sisters here at Berkshire Hathaway Home Services in Peoria, Arizona. And as you know, we are doing a series of videos on the history of Sun City. And I left off yesterday by telling you that the early residents of Sun City were called pioneers, and that Del Webb had left the infrastructure of this brand new community up to them. How did they want to run it? What did they want to do? Well, these first residents, the ones that lived closest to the Oakmont Rec Center and the North Golf Course, those were the very first residents, and they were very sociable. And every weekend they would have a barbecue. And we're talking hundreds of people on the lawn, great big tables, lots of food. And they did this week after week after week. And of course, they got to know one another really well. And they sort of separated themselves into two groups. The more like creative groups that would like to put together crafts and different kinds of clubs. And then the more professional people that were willing to actually do the infrastructure fabric that they were going to need to get this community up and running. Because remember, there wasn't any government at all set up here in the original Sun City. Now, by the end of the third year, there were 90 clubs that were already up and running. That's quite a few, and remember I said these people were sociable. Well, I want to tell you a little story about that, and this is actually fact. And this is that, of course, golf was the #1 draw back in the day, and believe it or not, it still is now, and I'll tell you why in a minute. But remember, there were no bathrooms all along the golf course. So they had what was called an open door policy, that if they had to use a bathroom, they could go into any of the homes along the North Golf Course and use the bathrooms. Now that's what I call sociable. So getting back to this, remember I did say too that golf was the #1 main attraction, and it still is, and I'll tell you why. Because right now here in Sun City, we have 8 golf courses and we have 3 private country clubs. Well, I'm going to stop there for now, and I'll be back again, and we'll continue on with the making of the fabric of the inside of the community of Sun City. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.